And now we be back. And we have Dredge. Oh, I somehow got 2 achievements that I should have probably got yesterday. Yeah, apparently they must have... Well, no, a couple of days ago. There must have been a bug with some of the achievements when it first came out. Yep, it came out on Thursday. It's a lovely, lovely little fishing simulator that totally doesn't have, you know, weird things in it. Not at all. Indeed, it's fishy, fishy time. I have forgotten what we were actually doing last time. Also, game, please put your frames back together. Right, so we had done that. What were we doing? Tiger mackerel, rare fish, rotting conger eel, and more relics. Speaking of relics, we bought explosives last time. I remember now. But look, there's fish that we can fish. And I bet if I went down here, I'm not even going to do it because the last time I said, I bet if I go down here, something will happen. Something happened and I almost died. A pile of loose debris. Oh, did stream freeze? I don't know. It shouldn't have done it. Nothing was happening. Nothing out of the ordinary was happening. Let's put it that way. It might have been Rev's internet. But we now have got this wonderful option of use explosives. We can now access Time to Dredge, as is the name of the game. We have discovered the rusty music box. It is a little bit jittery, the game is. Hang on, let me... Because I do still have Clip Studio open from when I was doing a little bit of future design work for the Chewy Mark II model. Means I have got a few things open. So let me just get rid of that just in case Clip Studio is being a resource hog. Which, let's face it, it usually is. Also, in case you're also wondering what some of the things I actually had on stream, hang on, let me okay, that one we're definitely not showing on stream because that one has not safe for work elements involved. So let's not show that reference image. I wanted it for the face, not for any other part of it. But I should. Do I still have? That is what I also had on my screen, because you know that. Like I wonder where I got my reference for these ears from. Who could know? And then we return to game, and close the bat face. He could indeed hear a fly fart. In fact, I think that's probably what they use their ears for, because then they can eat the fly. But I will drink. It's not water, but it is Pepsi. Which contains water. Therefore, is hydrating enough? Are you going to be okay? I still have 4 2-litre bottles left. Scratch that. 3.5. So let's. Okay, frames look a little bit nicer now. It's not. It's not as. I don't know if it might not even be noticeable on your end, but it was on my end. It was a little bit jittery whilst I had Clip Studio open as well. Right. So, was there anything else that we had to do whilst we were here? We do need to do that. Well, thanks, Stream Elements, for reminding everyone I'm actually online, even though I came back online like 5 minutes ago. Let's get that done. Tiger Mackerel is the Gale Cliffs, I think. Well, no, it might not be. That might be somewhere else, but... Oh god, night time's approaching. We'd best be careful. Right, they said in the centre of the cliffs, and this looks like centre of the cliffs to me. Boom. Debris crumbles. Please be really careful. Are you Conger Eel? No, you're not Conger Eel. You are... You're refined metal. That is good to know that we can actually get that as an item. Could be clear. Do we have explosives? We don't have any. We'd have to buy some more from the whaler. Ah, camera. Ah! And now it's spooky. It's time. It's the spook. I mean, at least we can see the lighthouse, but there's no way I'm going for that until daylight. Oh no, but the eels don't come out until night time. You are stonefish still. You are metal. It says that stuff is in. Oh god, no, it's you. Oh god, no, it's you. It should. Oh no, the lights are broken. Yeah, he smashed into our front light. Therefore, we can't actually see ahead of us properly. But this should be open water, but this is in the middle of night time, so there might be. You'll no doubt see it again, Woody. Don't worry. But we aren't alone around this area. Let's put it that way. Oh god, and that was the last money we had. We've been too busy doing quests and not fishing. So we've gone from like 700 money to nothing. Oh god, and the terror's here. I need the gulper eels or conger or whatever it was, but it's the terror's too much. Does it actually tell us where we can actually find? conger eel. Specifically wants a rotting conger eel, of all things. There ought to be a few living in the centre of Gale Cliff, which is here. Which means I need to go through this bit of water. But unfortunately, that bit of water is home to the fun one. Oh, it's actually almost daytime. So that's fine. It's not going to get us our thing up anymore. But oh, have I missed the opportunity for eels this night? I might have missed the opportunity for eels this night. Do believe I have. Yeah, that was the blackmouth salmon. We've missed it. And for Woody's sake, once I've gone and bought some shit, we can't buy more explosives. We haven't got any fish. We haven't got any money to sell, to buy, or what? That's the word I was after. The eye in the middle is the terror. You know how much terror you have. This is a totally normal fishing game where nothing scary ever happens. Nothing ever happens. Double checking the entrance to that because nothing will happen. Nothing will ever come out of there. Let's see. Let's move you there and down there. Can't fit another one in. So let's quickly go and sell them. Sell all fish for 69. That's actually really shit. Ooh. Wreckfish. Oh yeah, wreckfish. We have had those before, but they're massive. We can't hold many of them. In fact, we can hold one. But they are expensive. Hang on, where did I... Oh, I dropped my... I think my crabs are probably dead by now, thinking about it. I think I left them in the other area like days ago. Yeah, those are not my crab traps. Those are just beacons. Right, so it's getting late. Let's quickly go and buy some more explosives. And move that to storage. Move that to storage. Right, my terror has actually reduced, even though I haven't done anything. Well, yeah, he's a retired whaler. He used to use explosives to get rid of whale carcasses, make them easier to move. You have a thing. That is not the one that I want. There we go. Gelatinous stonefish. Flesh and scales in 10 tons, shuffling away from a creature. Oh, God! There's the friend, Woody. There's the friend. Oh, and you broke some of my fucking engines. He is charming. He's lovely. And he's annoying. Right, shipyard. Couldn't avoid that rock. Yeah, couldn't avoid... Oh, we can't even do the full... Right, we're going to have to, hopefully... Okay, we can sell it, which is fine. That will give us enough to repair at least. I really would like better lighting, but we ain't gonna get that. Right, so it was through here. I hope opening this up doesn't give the fucking bastard another easy way through. Right, that's wood. Oh God, he's going to be around here, isn't he? This just screams he's going to be around here somewhere. Oh, well, that's definitely something that wants to get us. Go away, leave me alone. It's at the centre of the cliffs, and I'm in the centre of the cliffs. You're more stonefish. No, you're rays. That's not what we want. Oh, you look like eels. Oh, thank God for that. We've got a conger eel finally. Right, now we get to Fukawa. Before the big boy comes and tries to munch on us. Although... I will not say no to a bit of X. The screen went red. Something slithers into your cargo hold. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. I've got one research part, so no point with that yet. My storage. It's an infected conger eel. Oh God, it's bubbling. I'm gonna leave you with that for a moment while I go and have a piss quickly because I forgot we've been streaming for 5 hours already, so I haven't gone to the toilet for a bit. So I'll leave you with the beautiful delicacy that is bubbly conger eel. Merry Pissmas! Right, so yeah, I hope that conger eel stays okay, that we can actually give it to them. I'm gonna just actually, I wonder if the fish market will say anything about it. I mean, this one might not, but the other one might. No, you're not actually going to give much for it, so yeah. I will store it for now. Because the problem is the condition is infected, not fresh. So I don't actually know if it's going to get to a point where it would actually be... Oh! You're just coming straight for me. Okay, well that's definitely a thing the terror causes then. I'm gonna just rest a little bit and get rid of some of this terror. Kind of. I've never got to a point where it's really bad. But it's basically the longer you stay in the dark, the weirder stuff happens. Like rocks will start appearing where there were no rocks before. Are you eels? You are eels. So you are fresh. Can I fit another one in somewhere? Yes. Now I'll use my magical Lovecraftian power given to me by an old man on an island to make my engine go brrrr. See, there's one thing. That was not always there. That rock does not normally exist. And we can tell that because if we rest until dawn, and then we leave, oh look, there's not a rock there. So they're both being marked as fresh. We do not want fresh. I will sell one of them, and I will store the other. It is kind of meant to be weird magic that happens because of the storm. Well, not storm, the fog at night. Right, new other... See, uninfected, this sells for a lot of money. 52. That's a good amount of money for a single fish. Don't need to... I mean, I would like a troll net, but we can't unless we get rid of the oceanic rod. You do sell research part, which would be nice, but yeah, not going to happen anytime soon. I think with the troll net, it just gives an extra inventory that just slowly fills up with fish as you're going around, which you can then obviously sell. You've got the spooky light. Oh, it's a gelatinous. We've already had one of those. But we do need the money, so let's just fish anyway. Fish market we can sell for 81. Do you need to upgrade our crab pots as well at some point with the research? So we can get bigger ones. Right, in the meantime, we need to head northwest to Blackstone Island. Did Blackstone have a storage? I don't think it did. I mean, it might have done, but just in case, let's make sure we're actually bringing the fancy box with it. Right, that condition is stale. I'm also going to take that with me, so that just in case it affects other fish that are in there. I don't think it should, but I don't know. Okay, we need to head to Blackwatch, or Black Rock, or whatever it was called. To the spooky man that totally isn't evil. So it's that one there. Ah, yeah, there was a storage after all. Never mind. Now tell me, this person totally doesn't scream, I have a collection of mystical tomes. Ah, so you've returned. I wasn't sure you were coming back. You drag the massive music box into the room, gouging the wooden floorboards beneath it. The collector doesn't seem to mind. He's focused on the box. You found this at the cliffs, didn't you? Yes. Excellent. You should make future return journeys a little more swift. Allow me. He selects one of the silver ribbons trailing from the crimson-bound book, opening it to some unseen page. Turning to catch the dim light, he whispers the words on the page. After a few seconds, you feel your stomach drop suddenly, as though thrown high by a wave. He closes the book and turns his attention back to you. Now, there are yet more relics to find. Keep looking. We can now just teleport back here. The reef at Stellar Basin may have caught and accumulated some wreckage. Search around there. I'll mark a location on the map for where you can begin. Anything else? Yes. Let's have what does manifest do. Use of these words will induce a trance-like state. While in this state, time will pass the blink of an eye. When it's over, you'll find yourself here. As always, I caution against overusing this. Selectively and strategically utilize it when you need it most. Are there other powers you wish to know about? Yeah, just some casual eldritch magic that, you know, probably was given to him by the fish gods. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Oh, and we can fit one bronze whaler in. And we're back by dark. Did we have any more books to read? No, we don't. We've read them all so far. The lighthouse keeper is waiting for you on the dock, looking displeased. I saw you sailing out towards the horizon, crossing that deep expanse. Do you really think that's wise? What's the problem? Feels a bit like tempting fate, does it not? Things are bad enough around here without your provocations. Abruptly, she walks away. Her eyes scan the water as she walks along the dock. Spooky. Keep an eye out for larger fish. They feed more mouths, so you can pay more. Like this, we get $101 for this shark. And 18 for the infected. I was kind of hoping that the infected one would get more money off him. Because they do seem... Greater Marrow does seem a little more Innsmouth than anything. Yeah, I really would like the improved trawl net, but... I bet she's coastal. But that already gets coastal and shallow. But we do have... Did we actually have... We could move that over to there. Move the hydraulic rod to that slot. But can we get another square rod? Closest ones we've got are these two, but they're not quite what we want. We'd want this one. Coastal, shallow, mangrove, and volcanic. I mean, that would be the best one, but obviously we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 13 more research parts for that. So that's a long way off. And that's a coastal net. That does shallow and mangrove. Volcanic and coastal. I mean, we haven't found mangrove or volcanic yet, so Not that fussed about those. And the large one does coast around shallow, but requires 2 extra slots that we don't currently have. Can we... Oh, no, we don't actually need any more metal. We need 1 wood, 2 fabric, and a refined metal, which we have. So refined metal can go in there. Wonderful. We can actually send that and that to the cargo. That's still stale, so not a worry. We can zoop ourselves across here for some easy money. Because man buys trinkets. We have 2 trinkets. And by trinket, one of them is literally just a bag of doubloons. Not very valuable doubloons. The shark was worth more than the doubloons. 55 it's getting us, which is really not that much. I mean, there were whale... Are the whaler sharks still... The whaler sharks are still here. Oh, can I not fit both of these in? I can't fit them both in. Oh, actually, that's a black tip. I didn't realise that's a different one. Actually, can we? No. No, we can't. Well, the black tip would probably sell for less than the weird freaky one. So let's take the weird freaky one. Oh, whoa, that is 261 we're getting for that one. That was definitely worth it then. A large body bisected by an enormous grinning maw. Teeth stretched down forever into the blackness of its large gullet. Totally a normal fish. Don't know what you're talking about. Don't know why you think that's weird in any way. That's just a perfectly normal shark. Don't like those noises. But you are not my crab trap. My crab traps, I think, died. Because I could have sworn I put them around here. Right, we're back to the bronze whalers. Yeah, which we just can't fit more than one of these shapes in. Oh, or can we? Would this fit? That will fit. Okay, we can fit 2 in. Okay. All those years of Tetris. Let's see. We've got one that's selling for just under, two selling for just under 100. Ooh, that's a nice amount of money now. That has got us back to where we were before that fucking massive fish kept going after us. And what's that? What's the situation on the eel? Because I would like to take that, get rid of that quest. What? Where's my eel gone? You better not have fucking taken my eel. Where's my fucking eel? My eel is gone. I picked up 2 eels. Well, technically I picked up 3. The first one I got was infected. And I sold that one. But I'm wondering if when I did sell all, it also sold ones that were in my storage. Even though I didn't want them to sell those. Okay, well, we'll go and get another fucking conger eel. Note to self. It's not good to just sell all. I had expected you to just sell all of what's in your inventory, not in storage. But I guess that was my mistake. Whoa! Now, are you just a whale? Or are you an evil? Are you not going to stay around to find out? That could be a big friend, yes. Or it could also be an evil. I have learned that the big things in this game tend to not befriend. They tend to be, I'm about to eat your face. Especially don't want to hang around since it's now night time. On the open ocean. Which, thinking about it, is actually... I don't have thalassophobia. At least I'm not any... I don't have any rational fear of open water. I have a very rational fear of open water because things might bite my legs off. But the feeling that if you look out of your window in the middle of the night and you can literally see nothing apart from dark water, that I would be scared of. That would unnerve me. Oh, there we go. It turned to rot. Okay. Now, she did ask for rotting conger eel. Now, did they mean conger eel that was completely rotten? Or did they mean stale? Okay, I guess it's not here that you wanted. Okay, so what can we actually do with So you don't want rot. Okay, so if you don't want rot... then that makes me think that you want the stage before it, which I think was stale. I'm gonna zoom across here, make sure I don't catch anyone. You eel? Yes, you are eel. You are also not the right kind of eel. You're a sprouting eel. Which I'm sure will sell wonderfully. You're not quite what I'm after. So, through here. So I don't want to sell all. I just want to sell this one. And I'll keep that one, thank you. It's not so much that I'm even scared of the stuff that's in the water. It's just scared of not seeing it. But I don't see... Thalassophobia is an irrational... A phobia is an irrational fear. I have a rational fear of things that might eat me. Hi, Badger. Welcome. We were talking about you earlier. Welcome in, Minoan Raiders. We're playing the totally normal, totally not scary fishing game. Oh, you're a cow? Okay, okay. I'm so sorry. I didn't realise that you were being raided by Mono Cow. The since I think Sheepy has gone to sleepy, we might have gone for a nap. There we go. Project Gorgon. I'm guessing that involves something that turns things to stone. I can't say I've heard of Project Gorgon. Oh, it's an MMO, okay. There's a cow skill. Okay. I can kind of see that meaning something. Is that for skill for using a cow? As in milking and or harvesting from a cow? Right, that conger eel is now rotting. Here is the aged conger eel you asked for. There we go. We just missed it. But perfect. This will do wonderfully. I can offer you a small sum in return. That's not bad, 150 for that. That's better than what we'd get for selling it. Oh, for being a cow. Okay. That definitely does sound like a weird MMO. Art, history, and cow. Yep, those make sense as skills. Yeah, that I have a high skill level in that. But after all of those fish, and we get 64 for them. And yet we got 150 for a conger eel that was rotting. Oh, we've actually got a lot of money. So thinking about it, if we have, oh, you don't have it anymore. The research part's gone. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna spend that money. Get rid of that shitty flashlight and put this one on. Tungsten floodlights. We needed cloth and wood. So there are a bunch of wrecks around here that we should hopefully be able to get the last stuff for that off. I hope you have a good sleep, Mono. And thank you for that raid, as always. I hope you have, as Jazzy says, a good eep eep. Well, that was stuff that we didn't actually need from the wreck. Let's go drop that off quickly. But we don't need it now. We will need it. But we don't need it for our next upgrade. Ooh! A free book. Don't mind if I do, we haven't actually had a book to read for a while. That looks like wood to me. Ooh. Sudden chill rushes through the marrow of your bones, surging up your arm. A deep vision enters your mind. A heart of stone wrapped in a twisted tail. Serpentine body uncoils, teeth rasping at its earthen shell. Larger now, bursting through the cliffs, sending rocks tumbling into the water. an eye opens to this new world. Well, that sounds fun. Maybe. I think this is more metal. It is, and we don't have room for more, so we'll have to deal with that. Ooh, there is actually some debris from when we blew this thing up earlier. A trinket, mayhaps. Sapphire earrings. I think we just managed to miss the big boy. I think he ignored us. You are... Ah! Cotton, fabric stuff. Yes. As much as we can hold or that will be there. Oh, and a research part too. Don't mind if I do. Please don't be coming the same way that I'm going. Good. Right, we can get our new hull. So we want storage. We've already got the one wood on us, and we've already got the fabric. So floating dock, new hull, fabric in there, the wood in there. We have got the money. Here to upgrade, additional slots configured. 4 new cargo. So let's have a look what we've got. 2 wood and 2 metal will get us another engine space. Oh, they've rejigged the entire way of it, how it's put together. Okay. So we can't use the same ideas of putting things in that we did last time. More cargo space needs fabric, 2 wood. And I think I might just do this one straight away for the cargo. Because that adds extra stuff up the front. That seems like a good plan. 3 rod spaces. That could also be good. Yeah, I think, as you say, more junk in the trunk sounds like a good plan. We have the extra wood that we need. We have plenty of scrap metal. And we can even add some more scrap to the other stuff too. So, let's see. 1 wood, 2 wood, And 2 scrap metals. Upgrade boat. And then let's go for I think, to be honest, we can put some in both. So we've got the 2 scrap in there, so we just need 2 fabric and a wood for this one. And 2 wood and a scrap for this one. Yeah, 2 wood, 3 wood total, 1 scrap, and some fabric. And of course money. But money is actually simple as long as we do the whole fishing part of the game. We'll be fine with that. Yeah, pursuits. We do need to catch rare fish. Oarfish, gulper eel, Goliath tigerfish, and coelacanth. Which we don't actually know where most of these are yet. Stellar Basin, Twisted Strand, and Devil's Spine. Stellar Basin was the next place we had to go to. Oarfish are freaky, but they're wonderful because it's like they're probably where sea serpents came from as an idea. Because they're just really long. Like, ridiculously long. Like, for some reason, it's like an eel, but like 20 fucking foot long. Right, so let's see. We are heading now to Stellar Basin, which is west. And we shall fish any big-looking fish that we see along the way. You are small fish, I don't care for you. I wish for the big, chunky boys. Mainly because it would be quicker to just, like, fish up a couple of you. Ooh, sailfish. Don't think we've ever caught them before. So, let's add them. Bloody hell, those are long boys. Them some long boys they are. But those ones are small, don't care. The longest of lads. Oh, we can't even get those yet. Those are abyssal. Those look like goblin sharks. Or something similar. Especially with them being abyssal. A goblet. Ooh, more trinket. Why can I hear a kookaburra? But I wonder how big oarfish are gonna if the fucking sailfish are this long, how long are the oarfish gonna be? I need to find where the port is. Where's the lights? Oh, now those look beautiful. Fluorescent squids. Oh yeah, firefly squids. Actual real squid type. I I don't like the look of that jellyfish. Um, right, that looks like where the light is for this area. Am I on the wrong side? That's a fucking ghost ship. There are ghost ships in this game. Right, I think that looks like a light. Oh god, the terror's trying to get me. The terror's trying to get me. This is not light, but it is at least a dock. Yeah, I've been here before. Yeah, ghost ships. Okay. Those are a thing. I wasn't expecting those to be a thing. Now those are going to be abyssal as well, aren't they? Yeah, can't get them yet. I'm going to have to start investing in some research onto the good shit, aren't we? Ooh, a hammerhead. I might have to get rid of... What shape are you? A hammer shape. Who could have guessed? Um... Okay, so we can do this. Move the explosives there. We're going to have to get rid of the firefly squid, though. Yeah, that's a shame. It looks like a village. Oh, with a beautiful bit of coral reef. But now, somewhere, there's got to... Is this an abandoned town? Stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes. Old stone does not respond to your touch. Loose debris. Blow it up! Is this just a shortcut? I'm looking for what looks like a dock, but I can't see anything. That way there were no lights, it just isn't a dock. Skinny brown dog leaping around in the shallows, occasionally lunges at the water, snapping at some silvery fish. Jump off the boat into the water, stops chasing fish and focuses on you. All for the dog. All for the dog. Hold some fish in my hand. Pat the dog. Yay! We patted the puppy. Hear the sloshing of the water. Stop, turn around. Dog is standing a few paces behind you. Tilts its head. I mean, you can let it follow us, but I don't know what that's going to do. When you get to the boat, you turn around to pull the dog on board. A stray dog. It's curled up, asleep, opening an eye occasionally to watch you move around the boat. We are going to have to get rid of this explosives. Oh, hang on. We can return to these later. Okay. I will be back momentarily after I use up these explosives. At least that way we don't feel bad about wasting the money. You're not going to turn out to be a ghost dog or something silly, are you? Yep, there's the dog. Disembark. Okay. Pat the dog. All for the dog. Throw some fish. Okay, leave. Climb back on. Leave. What? Okay, come on. We'll go through all this again. Slowly approach. Throw some dogs, okay. Throw some dogs, throw some scraps even, not throw some dogs. Approach a bit. All for the dog. Hold some fish. Pat the dog. Leave. Let it follow us. Get back on the boat. Take the dog with us. Lift the dog onto the deck. It walks around briefly before curling into a ball and looking at you. Maybe you could find this dog a more permanent home. Dog, get. Of course, now we can't do anything else until we've got rid of the doggy. Because we simply don't have enough room for anything. Okay, so you are something, and you are also something. It's not even so much that we can't endanger the dog. It's that there's simply no room for us to do anything else with the dog on board. This is a dock. Generator and laboratory. Laboratory. Oh, generator splutters and ticks over. Laboratory, what have we got? It's in ruins with equipment and research papers strewn around the place. Where do you want to look? Look in the cupboards. Research part. Thank you. Have a look at the equipment on the table. Some strange looking prototype parts on the table. You can't see any use of them right now. On the other side of the table you find a hastily scrawled notes. It says, not safe. Expect retaliation imminently. Imminently. Evacuating to the fort. Look around on the floor. There are cracks in the base of the structure that grow to large gashes as you follow them along the walls. Something large and powerful created these holes. You slowly reach your arm into one and gain another research part. Where do you want to look? Away is where I want to look. Although, saying that, we've got 4 research parts now. So it could be worth us spending some of these. Can't really use, even though that would be an amazing upgrade to speed. I don't think we can fit that on our ship yet because we don't have the slots. Really want the abyssal stuff, but we can't do that yet. Could upgrade these. Then we would eventually be able to go towards that one. And saying that we could also go for the good pots. Let's wait for a bit and see if we get anything else research-wise whilst we're dealing with stuff. Starting to get to night time. Oh, hang on. This is a trinket. This might be able to fit without us messing. Broken spectacles. You can't really put them anywhere. Even if we used up the research things, they're taking up things of one. So we would not be able to fit them anywhere. Oh! You are a red glowing jellyfish that I don't really like the look of. They do, but do we have fish? We do, yes. Fresh fish and rotting fish. Yes, they do. Problem is, there's nowhere. I've been looking for an actual place to sell them. Is the problem? Ooh. Message. Is that looks like a light. Let's head towards that and try not to die to the terror. It might be a place, it might not be. It looks like it is a place. Also, another message in a bottle. Researcher, okay. I wasn't expecting visitors. Who are you? I'm a fisherman. I thought you had the look. Fisherman all the way out here? That's strange. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you all the same. Not seen another soul in months. In fact, I could do with your help. I need help collecting samples to study. I was originally on the research outpost before we were attacked. Large creature emerged and destroyed the outpost, now it rests in the centre of the basin. I fled here and I'm making do the best I can. But I had to leave most of my equipment behind, so now the research has come to a halt. Take a look at the list and drop them off here. Firefly squid we can get. Also, that has now turned into rot. An aurora jellyfish and a glowing octopus. Okay. This dog needs a home. Should we give the research person a doggy? Do you think this is where we should drop the doggy off? Or should we keep it and see if we can find somewhere better for it? She's a scientist on an island. I don't think she'll experiment on it. She's experimenting on fish. I don't think she's going to go full Metal Alchemist on this and kind of chimera it with an octopus and have Octodoggy. Give the dog to the whaler. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so the dog's still here. Okay, that's fine. Let's move that over there. Let's discard the rot. I mean, we did get a free ring out of that. I don't know what the significance of that is. Right, that is a stale shark. Let's see if we can't quickly zoom over. Oh, that's the reflection of the sun. I just saw a giant round shadow in the water and I wondered what it was. It turns out it was the sun. Big shark! That will sell for monies. I think we need some explosives to get into there as well. Or did we get here whilst it was still just stale? Well, it still sells for 58. And that's that. So it's twice as much as the fresh whaler shark, which is fine. Let's see, can we get to the whaler in time? Because it would be good to pick up a couple more things of explosives from the whaler. Oh, hang on. Oh my god, that is a lot of crab. I found my crab parts. And like 100 fucking crabs. And they're all fresh because they were all still alive in the water. And watch it be like $90 worth of crab. $124 worth of crab. This is what I want to get better pots. I don't know if that's the only crab species that we can find. Or whether it's just the only ones that we can find here. Where were you? Don't know where the other crab... Oh, we finished the Art of Silver Tongue. What does that do for us? Increase sell prices. Well, it would be nice to know that before... Ghost ship. Ghost ship. Ghost ship. It's just the fact that it stopped and then turned to face us and then just started coming after us. And quite frankly, that should not be as spooky as it was. It's just a fucking ghost ship. Not even real. Right, let's get the rest of crab. That is not the rest of crab. Where is the rest of crab? It was out the south way, wasn't it? There it is. Big old fiddler crab. You are rays, which I don't actually give a damn about right now. I did see somewhere... Is it that one? Yes, it was. More debris. No point. They're 3 long. We wouldn't be able to fit one in anyway. The dry dock. One of you needed to have that. And then you needed to have 2. Wonderful. So we now just need 1 scrap and 2 fabric for those. I've got a fiddler crab. Let's repair the crab nets. Oh, actually, we could actually get that other engine. This one. We've actually got the 2x3 slot. Okay, so available in shops. Go to the shipwright. What ridiculous price is it? We've got enough. Sell the twin prop. Uninstall the spooky engine because we can reuse that at a later date. We can reuse that now. This one's not a 2x3, it's a weird 5 shape. You can actually reinstall that one there. Our arterial engine, which beats in the same rhythm as our own heart. So now we've got up to 70 knots, rather than I think we were at 50. Thank you, Automod, for saying "in my ass" was a bad thing. Sometimes Automod's so confusing. I think in one stream that I was in, someone said something, and it got put through, and it's like, okay, that's weird. And then the person was like, guess what Automod banned it for? And it was something like, I think it said Chinese, or it was like, damn Chinese, something, something, something. And the something, something, something was like, okay, that sounds like the thing that it possibly got it banned for. And it was just a no. It was just the fact that it said Chinese. That's what Automod picked up on. It's like, oh no, you can't be saying Chinese. That could indicate anything that to do with China. Yeah, it didn't really make much sense. Did we have the big whaler sharks anywhere around here? Because I would like to get some more money. Actually, no, I'm not even going to bother with that. We are going to go to the whaler and see if the whaler wants a doggy. So we can be zooming now. Ooh, a riddled flounder. Baggy skin perforated with countless cavities. A singular shapeless mass underneath that spreads underneath. Right, so we need to keep going all the way this way. I need to be buying me some explosives. Hello, Mr. Retired Whaler. Okay, you don't even give me the option of Yep, we've seen all that before. You don't give me the option of do you want a dog? Neither do you. So it may well be that we have to give that dog to the scientist if we're not... If that is the only option we're getting. Can't do anything with those yet. Shipyard. And we can buy a single explosive from you for 36. I suppose is fine. We can't get a Bissell yet anyway. I'm actually going to quickly go and get another couple of explosives from the whaler. Ooh, dog. Yeah. Nope, still doesn't give us the option even after we talk to him. That is a shame. Yeah, I think we're going to have to... give Doggy to the scientist. Unless, of course, we can't actually go any further with it. Oh no, we just decided to keep it. Okay, so we've that was the option we had. It was either give it to the scientist or don't, and that was the quest ended. Damn it. I shouldn't have asked chat. And by chat I mean Woody. Oh no, we lost some explosives because I crashed. This direction? No, it wasn't. I will take a black tip. Oh god, it saw us. Well, bollocks. It's not a ghost ship. It's a giant fucking anglerfish. That would be why it looked like a ghost ship. Because they expect it's trying to lure you towards it. Ha ha, Woody. Ha ha. Yeah, so the ghost ships are in fact not ghost ships. They're anglerfish. Trying to lure us there. So they can consume us. Right, I'm not going to waste the time. I'm just going to go into the harbour and wait for day. I saw that. I saw that ship go past again. Shame that we can't actually catch the reef shark. I think those might be nighttime only. It might be the whalers that are in the day. Right, so blow it up. Because I see thing. I think it's fabric. No, it's refined metal. A single refined metal, which sells for 500, and we used a $36 explosive to get to it. I say that's a good trade. And fabric, we need fabric for our next bits as well. We only needed 2, so as long as we get 2 out of this, then we're... There we go. So I think it was just 1 more metal scrap. I think I've taken all the scrap that was around this area, so... That will have to do for now. Ooh, we've got a spooky fish. Oh, or not. Never mind. He had the weird glowy light. That's fair. We do have, actually, a bunch of those trinkets to sell while we're here. The sell for 38, 16, 49, and 44. I'm still curious as to what Sign of Ruin is. Symbol of the deep is carved into this small talisman, sure to draw the attention of those attuned to it. It sounds like it's a hard mode button. It sounds like it's an install this if you want the things to come and get you more. Also, I suppose... Doggy goes into storage. Not really much else we can do with him. He's just taking up room on the boat. The fishmonger, sell the fish. Yep, some contain multiple specimens. Sometimes you can tell by looking at the surface. Yep, I know. That's what the spooky lights are. You need that. You are the ones that need cloth. So that gives us our better rod spaces. So now we just need the one scrap for that last bit. And then we can start working towards the ridiculous hull, which is 4 planks, 1 scrap, 3 cloth, and 2 refined metals. Of which we have a single refined metal. It's just gone 11. I can carry on going for more. Right. We have to go sell the whaler shark. Or 100. So we're going southwest now, back to that area we were at. And if it's like that last place we went to, we're going to get the artifacts, to get our relic that we're there for. We are going to need to complete the quest that we were given by the research person. Really would like to know if there's anywhere that we can actually sell fish or anything here. Well, now this is in ruins, can we actually look around on the floor again? On the table. Prototype parts. Okay, no, we still can't do anything with them. Okay. In the world is this? Oh, a research part. Yeah, this place is definitely really, really pretty at night. That is a giant fucking tentacle. He was waving. Firefly squid only come out at night as well. Oh no. This is going to be one of those. But we can't do those. Those are abyssal. Okay. You are octopi. We're also octopi. You're also octopi. Come on, we need the firefly squids. Right, you. Have I found a place? Oh my god, we've actually found a place we can do stuff at. We've actually found a place we can do things at. It's the travelling merchant. She's over here as well. Well, what else am I going to do? Checked out the abandoned resort to the east. It's pretty impressive. Probably some decent salvage. That is true. That is the place we found earlier. Are you? Yes, you are. So firefly squid and a glowing octopus. Those are two that I know that research lady wanted. So I'm going to rest. When it starts being daytime. So I think she was at the old fortress, was it? She's up here. At least give her 2 of the things she wants. Also, there's some salvage there. Quite a bit of it. So, researcher. Got those specimens. We have got an octopo. And a squid. Aurora jellyfish. Type coastal. Actually, can you tell us where to find them? Oh, okay. So what kind of... Research outpost. Disturbed by some monitoring equipment. Blah, blah, blah. Noisy generator. Yeah, sometimes... Yeah. Well, it said coastal. Catch style trawl. Let's just see what they said. So catch style is fishing or net. That doesn't have... Yeah, so it's going to have to be trawlered ones, isn't it? We're going to need to go back down... south for this. But... we're going to want money, so let's take a shark. Because we're going to need to purchase and install a trawl net. Leave that there. We don't think we have... Well, I think the red jellyfish, considering everything else that's red, is something that wants to eat us. I've been avoiding those red jellyfish. See, that's what I like. It is a cozy game. It's just a chill, Yeah, sail around, do some things, avoid being eaten by Lovecraft monsters, and then continue on with your day. Right, so 190 for that. Wonderful. So we need a net. We can get the trawler net. Are there better nets that we can afford? Mangrove and shallow, volcanic and coastal. I'm going to keep those points for now. And I'm just going to get the regular trawl net. So what have we got in terms of rods that we can get? Yeah, it's still not going to really help. I mean, that one would be great. So I'm just going to work towards that, because that's going to have all three of... At least coastal and shallow on there. So you can replace the flexible pole when the time comes. Right, so let's see. I'm going to uninstall the hydraulic rod. And put you away. We are going to want trawl net. Okay. Ability unlocked trawl net. Select the trawl net with E. And lower it with thing. Nets catch things as you move, but they will need... be repaired every now and then. Hey, there we go. That was easy. The researcher, specimens. Okay, it gives us a separate thing for it, so that's good. Okay, that's all the surface specimens, but you need something from deeper down. That's going to be a problem. Developed a device to retrieve samples from the abyssal zone, but that was over in the other research outpost before the attack. I have an idea how to keep the creature at bay long enough to collect the samples. While I work on that, I need you to retrieve some prototype parts, which we know are in her other area. Carefully, I suggest you do this during the day. I wouldn't want you to be out on the reef at night. Yep, that makes sense. I also don't want to be out on the reef at night, so we will wait till the day. We'll go get those parts. I think we're... this way. I'm gonna leave the trawl net out, might as well. Yep, so the lab. On the table. Prototype parts. Now we want to leave You are a... That's a big beastie. That's a gulper eel. That is a gulper. I find it weird. I'm not a marine biologist. As funny as the meme is, I'm not a biologist. But I've seen enough things, I'm like, oh, I know that one. I know what that fish is from the silhouette. I recognise the fucking giant face on that beast. Well, for at least one day she wasn't a gulper. Okay, so we install the sampling device. I've developed a repulsion machine that produces a bright light and emits a high-pitched noise. It should deter the creature from attacking, or enrage it. I'm not sure. Connect it to the generator. Right, now look at the specimens. Remember, you'll want to install and activate the machine before attempting to collect these. You might need to improve the equipment I gave you to catch some of these. So a loose jaw, a giant amphipod, a snailfish, and an anglerfish. Snailfish, I think, are the thing that takes up, like... I think they're like 90% of what's in the ocean in terms of biomass is snailfish. And they're literally just overgrown tadpoles that live right at the bottom of the fucking sea. And there's just a fuck ton of them. Well, hunger crisis solved as long as you can kind of get them, which is the problem. And also you then have to get people to eat them because they're deep sea fish. So when they get brought up, they're gonna look like snot. Which means that people are not gonna want to eat them. But there is a lot of mass down there. It's just, it's so far down, nothing can do shit. They spend most of their life not doing anything until like a dead whale falls from the sky. Oh, we can actually get the bottomless lines now. Oh, how I wish I hadn't wasted those parts on that. Right, sold a couple of fish from the net. I suppose really all we can do then is have a hunt around to see if we can't find some more scrap and hope that we can get some research part out of it. So we can get the improved version of these things. Not respond yet, okay. There's a bunch of scrap and everything around here, so hopefully research part. Wonderful. We can upgrade that rod. So it's a good one. It's a very pretty place, this one is. Right, fish market. Red snapper and a firefly squid. Very little money from that. Never mind. So the floating dock. Oh, we've got everything that we don't need. We've got more wood and more fabric. Also doggy. So I'm going to put that away. We're not using the crab pots at the moment, but it might be worth dropping them out around here. Because we have got some very deep places to drop them. And then run away. I mean, maybe. But it's very much one of those things, it's like, is it worth using up 4 slots of cargo? Right, pursuits. Collect all the samples. We've done some of them. We need to connect the repulsor machine. We can do that. We need to get the other stuff. We can get 2 of the 4 at the moment. Although we have the research. Shipyard. We've got the bottomless line. Let's uninstall that one. We're going to have to uninstall that one as well for this. And then we're going to have to install that one there. It might be worth trying to get that 450 to buy that extra refined metal as well. Because we do need 2 refined metal for the next hull upgrade. Gulper eel, gulper eel. You were a Hadal. Means we can get you now. Big gulpy boy. Right, so generator. We attach this to here. Small object rolls out from the generator. Activate the machine. Yes. 2 seconds later, a bright light shoots from the top and an alarm begins blaring. Researchers said this should keep the creature at bay for a time. or it's made it really angry. Right, that's snailfish. That's the isopod. That is a shiny. That's just more amphipod. We don't need those. Um, well, so those are the two Hadal ones that we've got. Or Hadal. I don't know how you pronounce that one. I'm assuming it's Hadal. But that's just more dredging. Ooh. Spiny lobster. Many spiny lobsters that we can get from there. That's just more rubbish that we don't need yet. Oh god, I heard a ship. I heard the ship. Oh god, it's coming back. It's coming back. Indeed a big fella. Indeed a big fella. Something slithers into our cargo. What got infected? The spiny lobster got infected. Right, so some specimens for you. We have got you a fancy. Actually, no, I'm not even going to give you that one. I'm going to give you the shitty snailfish. Actually, that's a trophy one, so I don't really want to give you that one either. I'm going to give you the amphipod. That's fine. Right, so those two are abyssal. The loose jaw and the anglerfish. So I'm going to go and sell those. And I'm also going to give the gulper eel away to the merchant. Because the merchant tasked us to find... what's the word? A rare species. One of which was a gulper eel. A sickly stench rises from the cargo hold. What the hell? Damn it, Woody. Stealing my fish. Travelling merchant. About the rare fish. Found a gulper eel. Ooh, we get some research for that. Don't mind if I do. Oh, and we can still sell the fish. Okay, wonderful. We literally just have to find the fish and they give us money. You stole my trophy snailfish. How could you, Woody? How could you? Right, so we've got 3 research parts now. That looks like a good option. Because that replaces our oceanic hydraulic rod as well. I've already said you're allowed to say wench. Come on. The word wench is not that bad. Right, let's see. Fathomless wench. Can't get that yet. Abyssal and Hadal. Abyssal and Hadal. So, we sell that one. And we can sell that one. And technically we can also sell the sampling device, but it won't let us do that. But now we can take this fathomless winch. And there we go. Now, if it was actually from 1066, it wouldn't give a damn. That's just a normal thing it would say. So assume the next thing we want, we just have to get that, and as soon as we've got both of these, I'm assuming that means we can access all of the fish that are from rods. I'm assuming we can't have all of them attached to us at once, unless we have like the really good, like big giant hull that adds 15 more spaces. So we still need 1 single scrap. Okay, so Fishy Boy's there still. Yep, there it goes. I saw his tentacle winding up. The question is, can we reuse the machine? Was it a single use? No, it isn't. We can reuse it. Good. Right, so let's go to a snailfish. A plain old snailfish. We've got the isopod. This is just stuff that we don't care about. That is more snailfish. More isopods. More snailfish. Where the hell are these abyssal ones meant to be then? Yeah, I want abyssal. Problem is we haven't caught any of them yet to see where they turn up. Is this going to be one of those ones where can I talk to you and you tell me where they are? Like, are these things that one type's there in the daytime and the other's there at night or something silly? About the ones you saw, we've got your snailfish, so that's fine. But we still need anglerfish and loose jaw. Found these letters. Sent them while studying before she went quiet. I found them on my papers. Don't remember packing them, but I must have. Started finding them more frequently. They turned up in my collection nets, in my sampling tubes. They were letters I'd never seen before, but they were in her writing. They were in her name. They were saying things. Talking about things that happened after she died. I can't explain it. Oh, that doesn't sound normal. The biological sciences at Ironhaven. It was a struggle. No other female students in the department, or the year before, or before that. Hard to feel like an outsider in an environment like that, you know. You probably don't. When I graduated, I managed to land a job at the Northern Biological Research Society, and then, well, I was posted here, by myself. Thought I'd relish the peace and quiet, but I miss having company. I've always had someone, or at least a pet. If we'd have heard this before, this is what would have gone, oh, we should give her the dog. What is... Oh, that's the dingly-dangly bell thing. That's what it was. But is this a thing that we have to get? I don't know what that is. It's the relic. Okay, we've got the relic at least. Ah! That was a giant fucking shark. And I think, yep, it destroyed our thing to be able to get these samples. And that also would have destroyed something, like the whole boat. Hmm. Well, I found where the anglerfish were. We just can't do anything with them yet. We need to go down this way. And get that repaired. Well, we can't get the stuff in the shallows at the moment. Right, so first things first, fish market. Sell the fish. Then shipyard. Repair our stuff. Right, anglerfish. That is a kookaburra. Why is there a kookaburra? A goddamn laughing bird. You're more anglerfish. This is metal. We put you there, and we switch you there, and we take you and we flip you upside down. You'll fit there. Yep, it's the fishy 69. They're biting each other's. I don't know what the fancy word for them is. I'm assuming light will work. I'm sure there's some scientific name like illumination organ. Right, another specimen gained for you. Have an anglerfish. The dangly glower. That does sound right. Oh, these are just more messages from the people that caught on the water. This is the one saying they got engaged. Afflicted by a strange chill after they started having the honeymoon. Well, so we just need a loose jaw. What? Why is it going all green and weird? That's an anglerfish. Don't have any research at the moment. Do have metal scrap. Extra engine space. Now we can start putting stuff towards our new hull. Which we are surprisingly close to being able to deal with already. 2 wood, a scrap, and a refined. With a bit of money, we can buy the refined from here. Also, the fish market going to give to us 100. Not quite enough. Suppose I can quickly. No, I can't quickly. Because we don't have the coastal thing, the coastal reels installed. I'm not risking that. Right, what can we sell? Not much. But was it enough? No, the research part's gone. Damn it. So we need to find these other abyssal things. These loose jaws. Terra do be gone. For now. Give me this wood. That is enough wood to finish off what we need. Can't get that. We need to look for patches in this bigger, darker area. Now, were you just Firefly Squid? Nope, you are the one we want. And we can sneak one more in there. Boom. So. Give her this last sample and see what happens. Give me something nice for this effort. Actually, let's give her the smallest one. That's 60 and a half, 66, 67, 66. Yeah, you get the shitty little one. Good news and bad news. Okay, bad news. Samples have dangerously high counts of cellular mutations. Good news is that she's honed in on what's causing them. All this points to one thing. That thing in the basin is harmful to life at a cellular level. Damages everything around it, passively or not. Or passively or with intent. Need to write up a report. However, you've done all this for me and I've not much to say. Thank you with. Please take this. A book. Thanks again. Recommend you avoid the area. Doesn't seem to be safe near the basin. Essentially, that's what it seems to be. Okay then, so we're going to want to head back to Blackstone Oil. We're going to want to head back to the fort and wait until morning. Well, at least only the shitty engine. The one that takes one space got blown up. Right, let you. Shallow water, never mind. Yeah, let's head. Ooh, mutated one, a blood snapper. Right, so fish market. I got 124. That was kind of crap, to be honest. For 7 fish. I know that it's mostly passive because it's the trawl net, but still, bit sad. We could. Ah. Okay. That's a thing. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Explodes the boat. Walk in and place the jewel-encrusted ring on a table by the collector. His eyes widen. We're certainly making excellent progress now. And I know what you're thinking. An item like this would fetch a fortune at any auction. But for us, its value transcends material wealth. Regardless, you are due a reward. He opens the Crimson Book, its spine crackling audibly. Selecting a page carefully, he begins to read aloud. The words sound muffled, as though he's speaking through a thick haze. You hear a growling crackling in your ears. Suddenly your vision flares and both your ears pop. He closes the book. We must keep searching. I've been thinking more on where we might find another. I can imagine all manner of detritus swallowed by the silty muck of the Twisted Strands channels. It's worth investigating. I'll mark a location on your map for where to begin your search. First of all, what the fuck did Banish do? Banishing words will provide you a temporary protection from most things. If spoken swiftly enough, they can be used defensively. Choose your moment carefully, then the more they're spoken, the more they are understood. What will we do when we have all the relics? He ponders for a moment. Surprising, isn't it, the attachments we hold towards simple objects? But they're anything but simple. Seemingly mute articles can speak in different ways. If I showed you a childhood toy, you'd be awash with forgotten memories. They hold the power to recall what was once lost. That did not actually answer any of my questions. Right, so let's think. We needed... Yeah, essentially, I think what's going to happen is he's going to remember his own form. And he becomes Cthulhu. Or something along those lines. That he was trapped in a human body years ago. And he's trying to reclaim what was once lost. The lightkeeper approaches you on the dock, wearing a questioning expression. You must have been around most of the islands by now. Have you found whatever you're looking for? I'm just fishing. She recalls from a fragrant lie. Why do you mistrust me so? What have I done to warrant such suspicion? Turns from you, shaking her head and muttering. He heads back towards the lighthouse. But we have no fish for you. We do have... more of that. We need one scrap that we can find from somewhere, and then we can purchase the other refined material from the travelling merchant. Hello, whaler sharks. I need money. And is that metal? That is indeed metal. So fishmonger. 2 decent sized sharks for 110 each. We can put the scrap that we need in there. Actually, how much do we actually need to do it? We need 800. Plus the 400 and something to buy that piece of refined metal from the traveller merchant. Those things were definitely a nighttime one. It would be nice if we can see any of the black-tip reef sharks. which I see them. Ooh, 138, 130 for that one. And 107 for that one. Yeah, those things are pretty decent money. Ooh, one of the funny ones. The mayor appears in front of you on the dock. His face swims before your eyes. His words blur with the waves crashing around you. Are you okay? Are okay. If see fog shapes rest. Careful, nightmares. You stumble past him into town. Ooh, 311 for that one. That is enough money we need for what we need. Also, that is a much nicer bulb that we can't use yet. Right, let's rest. Leave. Let's head to the nearest place where we found the travelling merchant after we snag... Nope, we don't, because we don't have access to that. We don't have the right rod equipped. You're making me hydrate at this point in time? Oh no! Luckily I still have some left in my drink. Beppis. Of the night Beppis. Oh god, I just remembered we need to go back to that other place to pick up the lobster pots. Or the crab pots even. I forgot about that. Right, so... Floating dock. New hull. No. Shipyard first. 450 for the metal. Then to the floating dock. Then 800 for the new hull. That's starting to get a bit of a weird shape. Okay, what have we got to do now? We've got 2 rod spaces, 2 net spaces, 4 more cargo, 1 more engine, and 1 more light. And we only one pull away from finishing it as well. I do not like cream soda. The idea of it just makes me not want it. I know that someone that used to do YouTube, I used to watch a long time ago. I think he just streams now and ignores YouTube. But he used to swear by cream soda until the once when they delivered him diet cream soda and it tasted like piss. Whale. The thing I have with cream soda is that the sound of it, I don't like the sound of it. Just at all, because cream soda just sounds weird. But I don't want to waste money on buying it to try it when I know that Pepsi is already good enough. Like, why would I want to have anything but Pepsi? Right, you know what? Can we turn this back on one last time? Yes, we can. Because we have got... I mean, first things first, we've got a trinket to steal. Which would just be money. Ooh! That's a trinket we've not seen before. Yet somewhere we have got... Here they are. We've got the crab pot. I don't really get much for the spiny lobsters. Shame. Do a quick little repair. Okay, so we can just enter repair mode and do specific ones. That's good. That is... Where is that extra light gonna go then? Because that is not gonna fit the good tungsten... The tungsten bulb that we just saw is not gonna go there. But I think I will call it there for the night. Because it has gone past midnight, and we have been streaming this for 3 hours. Which means so far we've been playing it for like 6 hours. And I'd say we're maybe halfway through. It's... Considering as well, we can actually keep going for a while as well. Yeah, you don't have to do the quest. Yeah, you can just go and fish and make a shit ton of money if you just want to have some, like, chill time. But yeah, so far we've got, like... Have a look. Yeah, we've got 3 of the 5. We've still got Twisted Strand and its associated quest, and then Devil's Spine and its associated quest. Plus, any things like, catching these little side quests to do. And I'm guessing that means we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe? Maybe 8 side quests that are around here somewhere that we might be able to do. So for... I can't remember how much this even was. Was this relatively full price or was this cheap? Have a look. Dredge. Store page. £22. Although for the Blackstone Key, the art book, and the soundtrack, which apparently I have everything because I pre-ordered it, so I've got the whole fucking lot. How much was the bundle? I think was like 30 quid. With, I think, a little bit of a discount for pre-order. So really, not that bad. Like I say, we got the spooky soundtrack that came with it. Actually, whilst we're here, what does the I'm trying to see what the other spooky thing is that we get, because we got those two items near the start. One that we use, which we're still using, which was the no, we're not using it anymore. One was like a slightly better engine that you can start with, but it's easily ignored if you don't have the thing. Oh, okay. The Sign of Ruin grants increased chances for aberrant fish. Okay, that was worth knowing. I wish I'd have realised that beforehand, because we could have been getting more spooky fish. Oh yeah, I'm not sponsored in any way. I fucking wish I was, because I really like this game. I would quite happily have accepted money to shill for this game because I really like the idea. It has been really fun to play. It's got one of like my favourite aesthetics, which is Lovecraftian fishing. Like, I even remember, like, a good couple of years ago finding a bunch of posts that were from Tumblr where someone basically described a game like this, and I was like, that sounds cool, I wonder if we'll ever have it, and boom, we get this. It's not quite the same. I think that the Tumblr post was like, you start fishing, I think it's just in a lake, but then as you progress further to the centre of the lake and you fish for longer and deeper, you start pulling out the weird things. And then it had stuff like, you see other fishermen that come past. Some of them are human, some of them not quite human anymore, that you can trade your fish with and get things from, and as you get through, maybe you might start getting affected by the fish, and you can maybe choose, do you want to stay human and not deal with these freaky fish, or do you want to just accept it, just take whatever comes, and just take on these weird fish, eat these weird fish as part of your daily food, and start changing as you're going through, and essentially become fish. But ever since I saw that sort of Tumblr post, I was like, okay, yeah, a Lovecraftian fishing sim would be fucking great. And so as soon as I saw this crop up in the demos earlier this year, I think it was in February, when they did that sort of little demo spotlight with a bunch of games, this one was on there. I saw it. I played the demo. I instantly wishlisted. As soon as it went for pre-order, I clicked pre-order, and I don't normally do that. Because normally I don't trust it, but because of how good the demo was, I was fully on board with, yep, I'm getting this fucking game either way. If it turns out shit, then it turns out shit, but the demo has made me want to buy it. And I can definitely say I am not having any regrets buying this for the thingy edition. The bundle edition with all the extra stuff. Because that extra £9, you know what? The devs fucking deserve it. Because this has been a really fun little game. And like I say, we've probably still got another 2, possibly 3 streams out of this. So another sort of maybe like 6 hours worth of stream over the next week. I'm going to carry on with it tomorrow, obviously. I mean, today it was meant to just be Cursed Saturday. But that ended and I wanted to carry on. And so, more fish. So we'll do more fish tomorrow. And then we return to regular schedule of how to be Henry in Kingdom Come Deliverance on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then Wednesday and possibly next Sunday, depending on how far we get, or Dredge. I mean, it's sad that, it may well end up being that this only lasts for another week and we have to pick something else, but that's fine. Yeah, I've noticed you've been playing Kingdom Come because every now and then I've been seeing your achievements pop up. Honestly, it's not that janky. The optimization isn't great, especially when you're streaming it. When I stream, I can't use the live 2D model because it just doesn't. The frame rate is down to like 30 in most places on Kingdom Come if I use the live 2D model. So we have to use the Discord Reactive. I use VTube Studio for the face tracking, but I don't have an iPhone, so I'm using a webcam. So my computer is doing all the processing for the face tracking. If I had an iPhone, then I assume that it would all be done on the iPhone and it would just transmit the data through the thing. But do I really want to go and spend like 70 quid for a cheap ass iPhone second hand from Computer Exchange? Maybe one day, but I need to be able to be healthy enough to walk to Computer Exchange first. So that's a future problem for future me to deal with. I mean, to be honest, I could also just do with upgrading the motherboard and CPU of the computer. I've already upgraded the graphics card now, and I've already upgraded the RAM like before Christmas. So the next step would be motherboard and processor, but that can wait for a bit. Because it works fine as is at the moment. Yeah, in due time. I mean, because I've also got to think, there's money that I'm getting. Obviously, I've got subs and ad revenue. Granted, the ad revenue is quite low. It's like 10 pence per stream. So if your favourite streamer's only getting like 5 to 10 viewers for a couple of hours of stream, they're only getting about 10 pence. Well, not even pence, it's about 10 cents. So in US money, so it's about 7p for a 2-hour stream in ad revenue, which isn't really enough to even cover the electric cost of the stream, of having the computer on and running it at that time. But obviously, more viewers, more ad rev, blah blah blah. But obviously, I have had subs. I've been able to have subs for a couple of months now, and thanks to people like Mr. Wooden Chair, who adding a sub in, and I think Thursday someone popped in and dropped in 10 gift subs. That money, I'm gonna try and keep aside, and just use it for just slowly upgrading things for the stream or getting things that we can do for content on the stream. Like a couple of weeks ago, just out of my regular paycheck, I bought the video camera, tripod, lighting, so that maybe we can try a cooking stream at some point. and laugh at how bad I am at cooking. Granted, I can cook better than Kay on Kay's cooking, but you know, it's something fun. Plus, I picked up those two old cookbooks that I mentioned earlier when we were doing the curse stuff with snails and sheeper. So there's recipes in there that will be interesting to try. I would actually like to try making a spotted dick, just for the fun of it. Even if it, I know what it tastes like because I've had them before. You can buy them still in England, just in a can. Which is weird, having a canned pudding that's just a cake in a can. But it's a thing. But I would like to actually try an actual sort of spotted dick, which is like a boiled pudding. But granted, that probably won't be a stream because you have to boil it for like 3 or 4 hours. So unless I'm just gonna like leave the camera on the pot of boiling water for 3 hours and then just piss off and do something else, that's not gonna be very interesting. So that might be one that I just keep to just like record separately and upload to the lovely shiny new YouTube channel that currently is empty called Recipe for Disaster, which I'm amazed was not taken until I took it. I was sure that someone, I was like, I had the idea, I'm like, I've got to see. Type into YouTube. There's no channels with this name. Okay, I'm going to make it then. Even if I never use it, I'm making sure I've grabbed that name for in case I do. But yeah, for now, I will leave the game there. We've done pretty well so far. We've got... Was it the 2 relics done today? We handed in the music box earlier. Was that a... No. Or was that last... No, we did the music box today, I think. We also managed to find the ring, and give it to the collector. We did all the stuff that was hanging around. Well, the quest to get the music box was the other day. We finished most of it off, and then we sort of like just did the last bit today. And then we did the whole thing for the ring. We got all the samples for the research assistant. Got that sorted. Got the conga reel done, which was a pain. We kept the doggy that we found by accident, and we did pick up one of the weird fish, the rares. So next time it will be going to Twisted Strand, getting some more of that stuff, getting some more quests and dealing with those, looking out for more fish. We have managed to upgrade our ship twice. Well, technically more than twice. We got our tier 2 upgrade. We got our extra stuff there, and then we got our tier 3 upgrade. So we got a good chunk of the way through the tech tree today as well. Whilst we're going around it, we just need to sort of work on the next lot next time. Be nice to try and get all of them done before we finish the game. And yeah, other than that, we've also upgraded our stuff to get the fancy stuff. So the Abyssal Rods, Abyssal and Hadal, we can get now. And we've also got our trawl net. So I'm assuming that what we want to do is work towards getting, at least as the priority next time, would be getting these extra net spaces. Which would mean that we can work on then going towards this net, and then this one at the end. Although saying that, it might be that we want to go for the fishing hooks. And that'll give us a... Let's have a look. What kind of rods would fit over there? Yeah, I'm assuming we can then sort of work towards this beast, or at least this one, because this would now fit in that little slot, which will get us the coastal, shallow, mangrove, and volcanic. Compared to just us having the coastal at the moment with a trawl net. So we've got some things to work with for next time. Get the quests done. Get some more upgrading done. Run away from some, no doubt, spooky things that are going to be in the water at night. And then, yeah, hopefully, well, not even hopefully, I mean, chances are it means we're going to have maybe, like I say, 2, possibly 3 more streams worth of it, depending on how long those last couple of streams last and what happens after we get all the relics. It might be that, you know, the game opens up even more at that point, or there might be some big final quest that we have to do to stop Cthulhu rising or something. Who knows? We will find out. Let's see. Is there anyone online to do some raiding with? There is. Quite late, so Suzu's probably going to be logging off soon, so there's no point raiding Suzu, sadly. Because Suzu is, I think, 1 hour ahead of me, so it's like 1:30 for him, so he probably ain't going to be on for long. But Queen is online. So let's send everyone over to good old Queenie. So before that happens, I will say, everyone, thank you for watching, as always. Whether this bit and the previous section we had with the curse stuff, it's always fun. So thank you for watching. I will see you next time, which will be tomorrow night, where we'll have some more of this. And take care. Bye-bye.
Fuck do I leave? Stabbing scrolls at level ends. Okay, I have to stab them. Hi,
Yeah.
Kichiri, hi.
Yeah, everything's stab in this game.
Everything's
very
stab in this
Video,
game.
it's obvious.
The fucking the basics of life are apparently just stabbing things.
Yeah, but don't worry, Link is like, oh, it's a smart sword. It knows if you're a friend or not, somehow.
Oh yeah, sorry, but I forgot about the smart sword. Is this England Simulator 2023?
Yeah.
Does England look like this?
Yeah.
Well, we don't have any of the English people left in here to tell us otherwise, so.
We're Irish, you can trust us.
Trust us, please.
Alright. What?
Trust.
Guess I have to do some fucking snowball grinding real quick. I'm English. And yet, alright. So we did get confirmation from an English person, yes. This is England.
Oh, you can trust us.
Just
You know,
attacking
like, here's the thing
random brawlers in Northumberland. God, I forgot how shit. That was the one I forgot about. Northumberland was one of those unappealing place names just ever.
Nabumberland?
Northumberland, yeah.
Oh.
At least Dingle is concise.
Dingle.
Dingle's in Ireland.
Don't make fun of Dingle, alright?
Alright,
Yeah.
gotcha.
We're very proud of our Dingle here.
We're proud.
My daddy
don't
taught
you
us
know
not to
about
be
my-
ashamed of our dingles.
Don't you know about my
Don't
Dingle
mock
pride?
Dingle. You'll live to regret it.
The Dingles are a proud warrior race.
What about Cumberland? I don't fucking know.
So are people who live in Dingles are dongles?
I think they're Dingleese is the official name.
Dingalese?
Ding-
Dinkaloo,
yeah,
Dinkaloo,
Dinkalonians.
Chestnut is what I be.
Not to be very careful
Um,
about my
dingle?
Spearfish Falls, I guess.
I think people from Quebec would think they'd be mad if I called them Quebecanese.
Quebecanese.
No.
Maybe I
I
don't
said
know.
Quebecanese.
Maybe they're just Quebecans.
Dingleberries.
Or
If I said, "Hey, are
Quebecians.
you Quebecian?"
Yeah, Quebecans.
and obviously purposely mispronounce it as Quebec.
Quebecaneers.
Quebanese.
Quebonese.
We are Quebanese goblins.
Quebonics.
I have worms in my brain.
Get them out.
Likewise.
Tear out your brain.
That's just the spaghetti of the earth. Don't worry about it.
The spaghetti of the earth. That's terrifying. What does that mean?
Huh? That's what a worm is. The spaghetti of the earth. Worms
Don't
love
say
it.
that.
What? Then what would you call it then?
They're like that guy Jim.
You like that guy, Jim?
No,
Yeah,
they're like
the
that
earthworm
guy
of
Jim.
Jim.
Earthworm Jim. Yeah.
A form of Jim.
What the fuck am I supposed to do about this? I'm stabbing it. Unfortunately, stabbing this time does not work.
Hit it with a low.
True. Hold on, let me test that if I don't get fucking eaten.
Damn. Only half a heart and one dream. Just wants to leave the cave. Oh, I was gonna get you. Oh, nice move.
God! I actually
Oh, yeah.
got jumped. That was straight up getting jumped.
Got yumped.
I got yumped.
Came to the wrong neighborhood.
Okay, I think I just gotta jump back over to Nortinka real quick. I need to go where that place was earlier, I think. Fucker! You know what? Die.
Would help if I